Okay, so this is probability video 2, wherein we'll understand what all are the possibilities and what are types of questions that we are expected to answer. Okay, so if I have tossed a single coin, what are the possibilities? Either head or a tail. So if you see carefully, if I have a coin tossed, I have a possibility of a head or a tail. That's a possibility. But what are the total number of possibilities? 1 and 2. So the total number of possibilities is a very important data while determining the probabilities. So this is what is important. It's not important to know what are the possibilities, but also it is important to know what are the total number of possibilities. So I'll write down, when I toss one coin, I have 2 total number of possibilities. Next, if I am tossing 2 coins at the same time, if I toss 2 coins, there's a possibility that the first coin will end up getting a head and the other one also ends up getting a head. So I'll say HH for this instance. There is a possibility that the first one has a head but the next one has a tail. That's also true. There's also a possibility that the first one had a tail, the last one or the second one had a head, or there's a possibility that both end up having a tail. So I would say what are the number of possibilities when I'm tossing 2 coins is 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 such possibilities are available for me. So the total number of possibilities that I have to take care of when I'm tossing 2 coins is 4. Suppose you roll a die. So when you roll a die, there are only 6 possibilities, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So on that we'll only have 6 possibilities, that is from 1 to 2 to 1 to 6. If I'm rolling 2 dice, I would get such situations. I'll get 1 and a 1. I shall get 1 and a 2. I shall get 1 and a 3. And so on up to 1 and a 6. This would be like the first die is getting a 1, the next one gets 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 6, up to 1, 6. And similarly, if the first die, I can go down till, if the first die is getting a 6 and the second one is getting a 1, 2, the first getting a 6 to 6. So if you compare all these situations, or you can count it, so it is a 6 by 6 matrix, which you can say, so 6 cross 6 is 36 possibilities. And over here I have 6 possibilities. So whenever you're dealing with a single coin, remember that there are 2 possibilities. Whenever you're dealing with 2 coins, remember that there are 4 possibilities. Whenever you're dealing with 1 die, remember there are 6 possibilities. Whenever you're dealing with 2 die, remember there are 36 such possibilities. The possibilities also lie in the case of cards. Now I told you all the games that you normally play would have probability into place. Okay, so whenever you have a, say, playing cards, one playing card deck, you will have to consider 52 cards. Okay, so out of that, if I tell you what is the probability of getting an ace, so that you know that in that card there are 4 aces. Okay, out of which I'm getting 1 ace. So what is the probability of getting an ace? So it would be 4 upon 52. What is 52 over here? It is a total number of possibilities, the total cards that I have in my hand. And the event is what I'm talking about, is getting an ace. So the event has only 4 possibilities. Okay, so consider this over here. Suppose I'm dealing with 2 die and I tell you what is the possibility of getting a 7, the addition of 7 on this die. What is the probability of getting an addition 7? So you'll have to consider all such situation wherein the addition comes out to be 7, which would be 6 and a 1, 5 and a 2, 4 and a 3, 3 and a 4, 2 and a 5, 6 and a 1. So I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 such possibilities are there where I'm getting the number of addition as 7. Okay, so I would say it's 6 out of 36. The answer is getting 6 out of 36. So if I want to get a 7, the addition of 2 numbers that are on the die to be 7, I'll have the probability of 6 over 36, which is 1 by 6. Okay, so that's how you understand and solve probabilities. The most important part is to know the total number of possibilities, and then you go for the event possibility.